They were told nobody would watch, told they were undercards, filler, and afterthought on someone else's night. So they answered the only way fighters can, with blood, with volume, with wars that left the men's bouts in their shadow. Shields, Marshall, Mayer, Ryan, Estrada, the best women this sport has ever produced, throwing until the final bell, asking for no favors and giving none. This is what they built. Watch closely.
Mikaela Mayer wearing the white trunks, Simmer Joklu in the red sparkles.
Mikaela coming off her first fight with the
already stunned her.
Already.
Back against the ropes, one hand's up. She's not protecting herself. She's not defending herself, and it's over. Another first round stoppage. Mikaela Mayer, holy smokes.
Interesting but also heart-wrenching backstory and entry point to boxing. Her father passed away due to diabetes, and because of that, Higginson was compelled to lose 154 pounds in 11 months.
Action out of the clinch. Left hand side swipes Higginson, another left hand from Robertson.
And I think Higginson has decided that she needs to kind of sell out a little bit if she wants any hope of pulling this one out. I think Robertson has made a good impression on a big stage.
Savannah Marshall has punching power.
Yeah, she can't really train for the explosiveness or the quick twitch muscles of Claressa Shields. You just got to deal with that in real time. She took a lot of shots, but she took them well, and she's still in the fight, and this is going to be a great fight. This is just the first round.
These women truly mean what they said in the lead-up and the build-up of this fight.
And these 2-minute rounds go fast. Under 20 seconds left. Everything Savannah Marshall does, the crowd goes wild here. Keep in mind, guys, 10 knockouts in her 12 victories as a pro. Claressa Shields, something she invested in early in round 1, landing 5 shots to the body, according to CompuBox, in that first round.
The hand speed is apparent right now, Claressa Shields. That's the difference. Ooh, right hand.
And guys, I think that Marshall was jawing a little bit right there in the ear of Shields. Oh, nice uppercut there from Claressa Shields, and a nice right hand landed there.
Another good right hand from Shields.
Of Savannah Marshall, she's getting inside the power.
And Marshall's got that upper body movement that can be difficult to hit her, but Shields is doing the right thing. She's hitting Marshall where she's going to be, not where she currently is, and that's why she's landing.
And to add to that, Dre, it's about volume. It's about letting those hands go.
I'd like to see Shields back Marshall up a bit to see if she can fight off the back foot, because we only see Marshall coming forward. But right now, Shields is content with boxing and counter-punching. I want to see if that changes as the course of the fight. Punch for punch, but she's fighting optics. Again, she's in a foreign country. The favorite is Savannah Marshall, and even when she's not doing much, it's going to seem like she is.
But what I like from Shields is she's investing in the body. That's exactly how you take away the power.
Good work from Marshall right there.
A lot of those shots was blocked. Good body work. That body work's gonna pay good dividends, I believe, down the stretch of this fight. Extremely important. You know, Marshall, you know, she's loose. You know, she switches stances. Yes, she moves her hips and she tries to avoid shots, but the thing is that volume, something eventually is going to get in there. You know, you got to make definitive moves inside the ring and then punch. So Claressa's taking advantage of all that head movement.
And Claressa's known for her activity, her work rate. She said she wanted to be busy, but Marshall also telling us she doesn't want to let her get those breaks. She's like, I'm going to work when she rests, and that is what Marshall is doing. The minute Shields puts her hands down, Marshall gets to work.
good right hand off the ropes from Claressa Shields.
At this point, Claressa seems to be standing at the wrong distance. She's standing
Fought at this kind of pace. These moments for a fighter are between you and you. How well did you perform? How much do you believe in your ability? And how bad do you want it?
being on those ropes is not a good look. Body language is extremely important in these instances, in these moments. Claressa Shields right now.
Of New Zealand. She's just the second Maori world champion in women's boxing history. Daniela Smith win a women's championship belt. So a lot of history again for Johnson, who grew up until blood from the nose of Seniesa Johnson, and you see Ramadan trying to pounce on it.
Yeah, I watched that fight, and Johnson looked good. It was an impressive outing for her, even though she came up short.
Big cut over the left eye of Seniesa Johnson.
Yep,
oh, head clash right there. Yep. Oh, goodness.
Yikes. Yeah, like I said, a punch is rarely going to cause a cut that high on the skull like that. That's generally a position where it didn't, but these ladies have been throwing a lot of shots. A cut that high on the head is rarely going to come from a punch, so I would assume that's a head. You know, I'm glad this fight is going, because I feel like it was just heating up.
A push from Johnson there, and Ramadan pops right back up.
They're putting the adrenaline in the cut and then covering it with the Vaseline to make almost like a liquid bandage. So let that adrenaline...
Knockdown scored for Seniesa Johnson despite the adversity here in round number 4. What's he trying to do? How does he focus on elongating this fight for Johnson?
Yeah, first and foremost, you got to clean the blood up off the face, see what you're dealing with. Then you want to get the adrenaline into the cut. Let that medicine work, which is going to coagulate that. Heroes of fight sports, they've done a great job getting that medicine in there and stopping that bleeding.
Good counter right from Johnson, comes back with the jab. So recently she's fought a lot, but over the past couple of years, not so much. Good left hook coming in from Ramadan.
Good left-hand shot from Ramadan in there. Turned the head of Johnson for a moment.
Good exchange in the middle of the ring as Johnson lands with the overhand left hand this time. Mess. But really, since then, it's been in control, and Johnson has fought through it and put on a brilliant performance here against Ramadan.
And here we are. I didn't think we were going to get this far.
Ramadan catches Johnson on the inside.
Nice, good combination there. That 1-2-1 from Johnson has been very effective.
Good strong finish from both fighters, and what a way to kick off our broadcast here at Rod Laver Arena.
And you know, Villarino, excuse me. Thanks. She's a mover. She can box. She can pressure. I mean, she can do a little bit of everything. So.
You see that left hook followed by the right hand from Seniesa. There it is, setting it up. Now the body work from Seniesa. Plus they can all multitask him, and we can.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it.
And here she's multitasking with the left, the right, upstairs and downstairs. This is what you get with Seniesa Estrada. Yeah, but she's taking some right shots from Villarino as well, who doesn't have fight-changing power, only 1 knockout and 6 victories. Estrada's got 9 knockouts and 22 victories of 2-minute rounds, and Estrada's opening up right here, and Villarino can
lead, throw that backhand. Their heads collide together.
What a steps! She stepped to the side and threw that left hook.
I'm trying to tell y'all, man, a lot of skill. What she's doing, you can't teach. This is natural.
5 seconds.
This is all natural ability, athleticism.
Ooh, nice right uppercut from Seniesa Estrada to punctuate that round, and you see the inflammation. Only to Amanda Serrano on that list. And so far, 60-22, almost a 3-1 difference in favor of Estrada against the Argentine Villarino. Now they're trading at the center of the ring. You see who gets the best of that exchange as Villarino is sent going backwards.
She's like a little net. It's like, don't matter which angle you move. It's starting to break out for her right now. She's having success. Look at her.
Ooh, but how about that right-left combination from Estrada? Straight shots against an opponent in Villarino who has not lost since she lost a majority decision in her power punch connects from Estrada compared to 23% for Villarino. Nice combination upstairs and downstairs from Estrada. And there's that overhand right from the southpaw stance.
You hear those shots, they sound different. You hear them shots?
Yeah, and they sound twice as much because that's exactly, she's skilled, she's exciting, she's dynamic, and she can crack. But Villarino has shown that she can take a punch. Ooh, but look at that flurry. And a nice right hand at the end from Villarino. And Seniesa's connect percentage continues to exceed her average. And Estrada, you can see her skill level. You could see that she's almost outlanded her by 100 punches. Just 6 short of that, 94 punches. And she's in this fight right here in round number 10. She said, let's go, let's exchange.
Let's go.
Because this is what we do as women.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm telling you, gonna get action with the women. All they got is 2 minutes to work.
Villarino is closing strong here in round number 10, putting hands on Seniesa. But here comes Seniesa Estrada. She knows that her people made the drive from LA to support her.
To fight a counter puncher, you have to be patient. She's going to throw long and perhaps counter her counters. Feint a lot, make her miss. And she also said going to the body she thought would be key against Yudica.
Gets in position and gets out of range.
Right hand to the body. There it is right there. She threw the right hand to the body from that southpaw stance and just crosses over so seamlessly to the southpaw stance. Now, listen, some of the best to ever do this have been rule breakers when it comes to the conventional way. But she is so skilled, so athletic, so talented.
So right now, the problem that I'm seeing right now from Seniesa is that she's standing at mid-range and Yudica has longer arms. Estrada's fighting from the wrong range. She's looking for a shot, but a nice slip inside by Yudica. This is called, right here, an even exchange. Both ladies were throwing the right hand at the same exact time, but Yudica's got there first. She got her head, she actually ducked her head down. Estrada, she's throwing in combinations and she's thinking that she's clear and out of range, but she's not. And she's getting caught in the process.
That was a nice left hand to the body on that last exchange by Estrada.
And the way she shifted. Oh.
Another left hand catches Yudica as she came forward.
That way she baited her in.
She did, well timed. Look at this exchange as we come down the stretch of round number 4. This has been good action. Not surprising with these two.
In 2 minutes versus 3.
Oh, it's a right hand that comes in from Yudica. And Estrada fires back, but that was a solid right hand.
Yudica is too experienced. She sees it.
Good exchange here at the end of 7. Crowd is loving it. It's a sweeping left hand that's able to hit between punches. Well, when you throw over 400 punches to this point, you're going to create opportunity for the opponent. There's another right hand that lands as Estrada just continues to throw. And every so often, Yudica's taken advantage of those openings. That was a right hand that landed moments ago. This is a good fight, Timmy.
Yes, it is.
With 2 belts on the line, as we will have 2 rounds to determine it here in Vegas at the Palms. And she is giving everything she can. As Estrada presses the action again, Yudica fires between those punches. Good action here. Round number 9. 10 rounds in this championship fight.
So
catches her with that left hook again.
That's what I'm talking about, Tess.
That left hook may carry these final rounds.
Wow.
Good stuff. Very good stuff between Estrada and Yudica, Timmy.
I'm telling you. And Yudica's happy with her performance.
Matthew Macklin and Natasha Jonas still with me at ringside here, and Tasha, it's going to be really interesting just to see.
You know, when half your battle in camp is making a weight, you know, you can take it out of yourself in the fight. And
controversially lost her unified titles against Alicia Baumgartner. The debate about that still rumbles on. And then she was due to meet Christina Linarda too.
Yeah, she can fight and she can box. You think someone with long levers like that should just stay at the end, like a bit like we were saying with Frankie Stringer earlier. But she does like to have a tear up, and once you hit her, you can get a reaction.
Borto is a capable opponent, but just in that first 2 minutes, Tasha, she just struggled to close the distance on Mikaela, who just lands a nice left hook there as Borto just opens up. Mikaela just stabs a nice right hand to the torso of Borto, and then again snaps that right hand up. But these two just becoming familiar with each other as a fight breaks out in centre ring. This is good action.
I don't want to say it doesn't hurt, but you know, she doesn't respect it, because we've seen in a fight with Baumgartner, it was when it went toe to toe, she'd quickly go back and get back on a jab.
Yeah, that's a sharp right hand from Mayer there in the middle of that combination. Good end to the round.
People don't realise when you go up in weight, it's not just a case of, you know, you can train that little bit, you don't have to put that much in training sessions, and you can eat a lot more. The backhand that's coming after the jab is a brilliant shot.
Yeah, real eye-catching combination from Mayer.
It's a basic 1-2, but
she does use the jab to good effect, Mayer. Not always a power jab. Some of those body shots had paid dividends. That was probably the first round where Borto wasn't really leading off and letting her hands go. She seemed a little bit more compact. Steve was very specific. I know we've been talking about it a lot, but Steve was very specific about what's legal and what's not.
I think she's hurt her toe to the body. She wants to focus on the head now because she's carrying her elbows low.
And let's bear in mind, if she wants to come up and fight me for my belt, she has to put on another 7 pounds. Gets caught there.
Yeah, she just got caught coming out high there, and Borto found the target.
You know, you see the lead hand on both sides for both fighters.
Oh, Bernardo Suna alongside Hall of Famer Timothy Bradley, and now the action started to heat up, Tim.
Yes, I love it for Furtada. I love what she's doing. She's applying that pressure, and she's breaking the rhythm. Ardenstall likes to fight at a comfortable pace, and she likes to fight outside. When you force on her heels, you didn't break her rhythm. You see, that's why Furtado is having success. You can consult and talk to your promoter yourself and make your own deals. You know your worth.
Long
because,
legs.
yeah, they got long legs. It's the same thing in boxing. You know, you got long arms. They can operate on the outside and keep you at bay, and you got to work harder being a shorter fighter to get in on the inside.
A little bit more of the same here. We remind you there's a 2-minute round, so there's no time to rest. Furtado trying to close the gap on Ardenstall.
Again, Ardenstall likes distance. She likes to be able to extend with those punches. You know, she doesn't have a whole lot to her arsenal. I mean, you see the right hook on the inside right here, not a whole lot of body punching. But Furtado is putting that pressure. She's moving left, she's moving right. She's letting her hands go inside the pocket. Again, the more effective punches, the more eye-catching type of shots coming from Ardenstall. But look at that volume right there from Furtado. See, as we were talking about the men not changing levels, being tall and lanky, but look at Ardenstall, how she's changing her level. She's dropping her waist, sticking out her butt.
Leaving the legacy, my man.
I talk to my kids all the time about that. You know, I say it's important.
It's what you generate is what you get, so.
Yes, that's my point.
Nice left hand there from Ardenstall.
She's having a ton of success.
And she's keeping Ardenstall on the back foot, like right there.
Exactly.
Ardenstall just throwing half of the punches that Furtado's throwing.
See, that's just good work right here from Ardenstall. Of Ryan, you see the champion trying to close the gap. Still trying to figure out how to get away from that jab. And that step around game from Mikaela Mayer, just circling.
Nice straight right there, though, from Ryan as Mayer lands a right of her own, but she takes another right from the champion, and this is a rock'em sock'em robots.
She's hearing what he's saying, but she's out here fighting to win. Nice right hand right there from Ryan.
Oh, nice counter there from Mikaela Mayer.
Wow.
They're exchanging right hands. This is a fight, ladies and gentlemen. Call your friends, because it's going to be at this pace natural, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Mayer right now is looking like she's in her absolute prime right now. Her jabs, she's changing the position over here. Oh, she got hurt with that shot, the left hook.
Great left hook.
Keep it clean.
But Tim, these are the shots that we expected from Ryan. The body shots, the left hooks. There's that right, spiteful right hand. Nice jab from Ryan.
Ryan now,
looking clean.
Yeah, Ryan now is starting to find her mark with that right hand. She's cutting off that exit, and she's running Mikaela into that left hook now.
Come on, go. Good job.
Ooh,
Big
another left
shot.
hook after the body shots.
Working the hand speed downstairs, getting her attention downstairs, then coming up with that big left hook. Ryan was able to set that up. This is a great round for Ryan, right?
Welterweight in Natasha Jonas. But what a great round from both, but especially for Sandy Ryan, who is now going downhill.
Ryan has to keep her hands clear to let her hands go. Oh, another big left hook.
Follows it by a right and then takes a right from Mikaela.
These are hard punches. Look at the corner is telling Mikaela Mayer right now not to exchange with her, but she's dangerous. Shots like that are getting through. Although Mikaela is letting her hands go, the harder punches, shots like that, the left hook, right hands, are landing and doing damage. And little by little slowing down the aggression of Mayer. Mayer has to stay smart.
Hey, a nice left uppercut there from Sandy Ryan.
Step back, just step back, step back. There you go.
Nice combination punching. Left hooks from Mikaela Mayer.
Mikaela got to keep turning that corner. She's standing in front of a puncher. Ryan's going to have success. She's not missing with that right hand. That's 3 right hands in a row landed by Ryan, the champion. When you're tired, when you feel like you can't do it anymore, you got to find it within yourself. Oh, another big right hand left hook. Again, Ryan, the champ. Oh, another big right hand.
And Mayer's not able to get away from that. The champion's right here in the 10th and final round.
No easy nights, no coasting to the cards, just the best in the world leaving everything on the canvas. If this is your kind of boxing, you already know where you belong.